Hey, welcome. Ready to hopefully put the first saddling on this Mustang mare named Warda. It's been about a week and a half since that other video, and I've obviously been working on this head shy thing every day, and it's better. It's still there. Let's see, and she didn't like that, but that's actually bad. That's pretty good. So the thing about head shy stuff is it doesn't happen in a day or a week. It typically, I expect it to take at least a month or two before it's, something near normal. She'll kind of let me touch her muzzle now if I do it on her terms, like that. She'll let me touch her ears as long as I do it on her terms, and she's letting me do that, but it's still, if I approach her a certain way, she'll jerk back. So we're getting there. The other defensive things that she had, squealing and striking, she only did that once and she hasn't done that again. She did yesterday. She'll still rear up occasionally when I'm trying to change directions on her when I'm lunging. I'll go ahead and send her off. I don't think she'll do it here. She'll still rear up a little as an evasion, and then yesterday when I was throwing the rope around her belly, she reached around and acted like she was going to nip at me. You can see her licking her lips there. She's good. I mean, none of these are in and of themselves were that bad, but these were just defense mechanisms that have worked for her for so long. Remember, she's 9 years old, and so she's been able to do those and get away with them for so long that it's kind of just natural for her. And she's getting pretty good about yielding her shoulders, which is a big deal here. That side's better. The other side, she tends to lay her ears back and act like she's going to come at me. Let's see if she'll do it when I change her here. Here. She didn't act like it, but she did get too close. Okay. So I think I mentioned this on the first video. The shoulder thing's a big deal with her because she's used those shoulders. Go ahead here. Shoulder. There we go. There she did right because I tapped her with the rope. That shoulder's a big thing because she's used those shoulders to push and dominate, and that's got to be there. That was really nice. That's a good one to quit on. I like that a lot. Okay, good girl. And she'll also walk up to me now and hook onto me in the round pen. She'll let me, for last night, for the first time, I was able to pick up her back legs. She was kind of one of these, you're not touching my back leg kind of thing. So I had to do a lot of work with that. Front leg, she's pretty good now. Pretty good with that. What I've had to do with these back legs, first I roped her back legs. So that's actually really nice right there. I roped her back legs, which I don't typically do, but with her I did, where I roped them in the round pen and pulled on them. And then side hobbled her, a lot of just putting the ropes around her back leg and pulling her forward. I'll show you what I mean. I do this with all my colts and with all their legs, where I put that rope, if you can see it, and move her around. And I'll just put that rope on the leg and pull, and I want her to give to that and actually even be able to lead her around. She gave to it. She's not following me. There we go. There. So that's how you get a horse to be okay with their back legs or their front legs, doing that. But with her, I actually did some extra stuff to get her where she let me do it because she's so strong and pushy. So now I'm ready to try to put the saddle on her. And what I've done in preparation is a lot of this right here. Throwing ropes around her belly. And this is what I was doing last night when she decided to try to reach around and nip at me. She's pretty cinchy, or she was. She's getting better. I've also put a sark single on her a couple of times. Here, she can get a little marish when she doesn't like something. So I'm watching her pretty close. When I get that pretty tight, that's about how tight the saddle's going to be right there. I put a sark single on her and left it on her for several hours. I've done that several times. So see, she's got her ears laid back, and she's bothered, but she's not too bad. She kind of knows better. She's thinking about it, but okay. So this is all stuff you need to be able to do before you saddle a horse. I mean, you can saddle them without this, but they're going to blow up. And she might do that anyway, I don't know. But I always figure that part of my job is to give her the best preparation that I know how to do. To me, that's being fair to her. I don't want to just throw it on there like you throw a kid into the deep end of the swimming pool and say, learn to swim. It's kind of the same thing. See, she's really good with this stuff. She wasn't. When I first started off with the flag, she's pretty goofy, but she kind of came around pretty fast on this desensitizing stuff. So to me, that'll help her too, because those stirrups are going to flap around on that saddle, and so this will help her. So I think she's about as prepared as I can get her. So let's see what we can do with it here.